Hi guys! Welcome to day 6 of my New York vlogs, the final installment. I can't actually believe that this is the last New York vlog. It's bizarre because now at the time that I'm filming these little in-between segments, it's been like 6 weeks since we were there, so I can't actually wrap my head around that. It just doesn't. It's weird. In some ways it feels like it was much longer ago, and in other ways it feels like it was just yesterday. But it is now a long time since we were there, and you will see in this upcoming vlog what we got up to on our last morning in the city. Friday, which was day 5, if you have watched that vlog you will know what we got up to. In the morning, Roisin and I went on the Gossip Girl tour, which was so much fun. After that we did a bit of shopping at Bath & Body Works and then headed to the Empire State Building to see some spectacular views. Had lunch in Little Italy, went to see a beautiful fairy tale fashion exhibition, and then hit some more shops before we headed home. So come along with me now and I'll show you what we got up to on day 6 of our New York trip. Final morning was one of those really sad times where you're getting all packed up to leave the hotel. We had been sensible and got back the night before and pretty much packed everything that we could the night before. Obviously there are things that you need like phone chargers and toothbrushes and stuff like that that you can't put away until the next morning, but we made sure that we had got the majority of our stuff packed the night before so we could just get up and get ready to go. Cases are filled and closed up, hand luggage bags are organised. So we're very sad to be leaving. I can't believe how quickly this has gone past, and we're just going to take our cases downstairs now and get checked out and then go to the park. So yeah, it's a sad moment because we really don't want to leave yet, but the holiday had to come to an end sooner or later. I just wish it had been later. As most hotels do, the Broadway Plaza has a hold that you can leave, like a left luggage area that you can give to them. They will give you some tickets and then take it away for you and keep it until you're ready to go. Which was great because it meant we weren't carrying our luggage about with us. Once again, we grabbed some breakfast in the hotel and then we headed out to make our way to Central Park. Our plan for today really is just Central Park. That's all we've really got left to do. So that's what we're going to spend the morning doing. We're going to go to Central Park and possibly meet up with Leanne and see lots of the nice sights there. At the moment we're just popping into Macy's because Roisin's got one last purchase she wants to make. So we are going to pop into Macy's, go for a wander and then get the subway to the park. How are you feeling right now?
I am feeling so excited. Central Park is so beautiful, and honestly, like, I know there's parks everywhere and you might be kind of like, well, I can go to a park at home, but honestly Central Park is just, there is a reason they forever shoot films in Central Park. It is just so beautiful.
We got there at probably about 10 o'clock and just spent the next couple of hours exploring this beautiful place. So here we are now in Central Park. I'm standing in front of the Gapstone Bridge, which I'm sure you will recognise from lots and lots of different films and TV shows if you watch stuff that's based in New York, which, let's face it, I'm sure at some stage in your life you have. You may have seen this very bridge. The park is just beautiful. It's one of these places that I think you feel like you know because you've seen it. It's so iconic and you've seen it in so many things. Look at the skyline next to the park. So you're standing here, we're next to this frozen pond with ducks and trees and jazz playing in the background, and then we've got this view round about. Oh! And here's a wild Roisin in her natural habitat of New York City.
Not so natural habitat that I wish was my natural habitat.
She's been to her natural habitat already today. But here's the skyline behind. It's just beautiful. And the beautiful view of the bridge. Central Park is one of these places where there are so many iconic bits that you've seen so frequently in films. So there's that little walkway with the trees, I don't know what it's called, but you'll know it from so many iconic rom-coms and TV shows like Gossip Girl. These are areas that you see filmed so often, and so getting to walk along there and see all these iconic sites was such a highlight of the holiday for me. I'm here at the ice rink and got some quite upsetting news. John Cusack is nowhere to be seen. And to be honest, I mean, it was bad enough that he wasn't in Serendipity the other day when we got there. I thought maybe he'd be waiting around there for us, but he wasn't. And now we've got to the ice rink. I had my heart set on it. I was like, John Cusack's going to be waiting. We're going to reenact the scene. There'll be the gloves. It'll be wonderful. Sign of him. How do you feel about this?
I'm really upset. I mean, I would have settled if Leighton Meester had been here.
This is true.
You know, there was a few, like, I would actually have settled for Kate Beckinsale because I think she's so beautiful.
Yeah,
just
none
like,
of
inconsiderate.
They're an inconsiderate bunch, these.
And we found out as well on the Gossip Girl tour, Dorota, or not so much Dorota, the actress who plays Dorota, has taken the tour twice.
Yes.
And I'm like, well,
Leighton,
I think that's just
happening?
really not okay that the rest of the cast have not lent their support.
Payne Badgley, where were you?
Just inconsiderate.
That's what it is. Anyway, other than that, the ice rink is beautiful. Hi guys, so we are now at the mall or the mall, I'm not entirely sure how we're pronouncing this, which is the area with the lovely trees that you see in lots of lovely beautiful shots in films set in New York where they have a scene in Central Park, usually where two people are walking along discussing something romantic, and it is just as lovely as I expected it to be. Roisin and I were just saying it would probably be like even more spectacular to be here in like autumn time when the leaves are all golden and it looks all autumnal and beautifully bright coloured. But it's still very lovely to be here just now, so I've done a couple of little clips, but I'll just do a pan down to let you see what it looks like. Casually sitting in Central Park as if they were natives having a lunch break from work. Can you hear that in the background? YouTube might copyright it. But we've got sort of a choral situation going on here. And we've just walked through the scene from where Blair Waldorf got married. If you're a Gossip Girl fan, then you may recognise that area behind me there. This was not part of the tour because obviously it's right in the middle of Central Park, but it is quite an iconic scene, and obviously this is quite an iconic bit of the park in general. Hey guys, so we're just making our way down to the Alice in Wonderland statue, which I've been so excited to see. This is another one of the things in Central Park that I think is a must see because it's absolutely beautiful just walking around it now. And wow, I'm not going to turn the camera on it until we're in front of it, but it's really, really beautiful. Oh, hold on, I don't want to get in the way of someone's photo. But yeah, hold on a minute and I will let you see it. We were getting picked up from the hotel at 2:30, and so we left the park I think about 12:30 and headed to Shake Shack for our lunch. Once again, I had a burger and a milkshake and it was fantastic. Again, wholeheartedly recommend Shake Shack. If you're in New York and you want to grab a quick bite to eat, definitely go and check one out. At lunchtime you'll find that it's extremely busy, so if you maybe go at no sort of peak lunchtime hour, that's probably a good idea. We had to wait in a bit of a queue and thankfully managed to grab a table, but it was absolutely mobbed. So do keep that in mind if you're going at kind of peak eating times. And after lunch it was time to jump on the subway and head back to the hotel. I will admit at this point we were feeling pretty gutted. Hello! So it's a sad moment, very sad moment. I'm going to pan round and show you just what a sad moment this is. These are the faces of 3 people who don't want to go home.
We want to have photo shoots in Central Park.
Oh, yes, now.
Told your vlog about
I haven't. We witnessed something wonderful, which I wish that I'd caught on camera. Roisin might have. Did you get any of it?
I was like, so I really like, this is really weird.
Well, it would have looked probably really awkward if we'd take pictures of it, but essentially what we saw was a family photo shoot. Hello. Little dogs walking past. But a family photo shoot in Central Park. Like mum, dad, 2 beautiful daughters sitting down by the pond, and by the pond I don't mean on a bench somewhere, I mean literally like working their way out onto the iced water, then perched casually on some sort of rock somewhere, and it was the best thing ever. Lauren was particularly impressed by this. They were genuinely like loving life. But yeah, we're just waiting for our transfer to the airport now, and we're all very sad. So probably next time we see you, we'll be in the airport and we'll be rid of our cases at least, which is good because they're very heavy. And yeah, we'll speak to you again then. We did have a bit of time to spend in the airport, which was fine. We had a look in the shops at the duty free and all that stuff. But we were, by this point, actually exhausted. I think when it had finally got to that last day, we were so tired because we'd been on the go for so long. They'd been such incredible but such long days on our feet the whole time exploring the city. So by the time we'd reached the airport, we were all kind of just ready to collapse and fall asleep. So we found ourselves a table at one of the coolest little bars. I really enjoyed this place, and you'll see a clip in a minute of how it all worked, and just set up camp there for the next couple of hours. Hi guys, so we're now at the airport and we have got actually quite a little while to wait before the flight. It is now 5:30. We got in, got our bags checked and got through security fairly quickly, and then did a bit of a browse in the shops. But to be perfectly honest, we're all quite exhausted and just wanted a bit of a seat and wanted to get a drink. So we decided that we would sit down and have a little glass of wine and or a beer or cocktail just to treat ourselves before the flight, and also it might help us to feel even sleepier than we already do when we get on our flight at 10 to 8. So I've got a little glass of wine, little glass of wine and a little Diet Coke. Roisin also has a little glass of wine. Here she is. Lauren waiting for a cocktail, which looks lovely. What is that?
It's a tequila sunrise.
It's a tequila sunrise. And Jill went for a beer. What kind of beer do you have?
It's called Fresh Made.
Lovely. That's us all set for a little while. This bar that we're at is pretty amazing actually. It's one of these places that you can order from an iPad and they bring you your drinks, so I'll show you what that looks like because it's very cool. Hit food. No, I want to skip the flight tracker. And yeah, you choose your food, drinks, wines, teas, coffees, desserts, all that kind of stuff. So you choose what you want, and then you scroll down, and then you order it here and pay for it here on our little swipe, on their little swipe things. So very cool, I like this a lot. After that, it was time to head on to the plane where we hoped that we would sleep the whole way. I did not sleep at all, but I watched a film and just relaxed and kind of got used to the idea that the holiday was over. So that is it for my last installment of my New York vlog. I can't believe that it's over. It's been so fun making these vlogs and using the clips. As I said at the start of these vlogs, I was gutted when I realised that the audio was so compromised in a lot of the earlier footage. But you know, I've actually really enjoyed how it's worked out. I am really proud of these vlogs and I've had so much fun making them, and I've really enjoyed the process of filming these in between bits because it's sort of let me relive it again for the millionth time, as if I haven't already looked back at all of my photos a million times. But it's been really fun to just kind of sit and talk about it and relive it and just let you guys in on what an incredible trip it was. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I know that I certainly did. If you are going to New York at some point soon, or these vlogs have inspired you to want to go to New York, please let me know in the comments down below. If you've been to New York at some point and you have been to any of the places that I have mentioned in these vlogs, let me know what you thought of them. Let me know what your recommendations are for places that I haven't been, because we are definitely going to go back, or I'm certainly going to go back, but we're already planning trip to in our heads, not on paper just yet, but we definitely want to go back. So let me know in the comments down below if you've got any recommendations, and thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this vlog, please give it a thumbs up, and if you've enjoyed these videos, do remember to hit the subscribe button so that you can keep up to date with everything that I upload. Thanks so much for watching guys, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye! because it's getting a little bit busy, but I just want to show you what, oh, I nearly fell down the stairs.
Try not to do that.
Try not to
what
fall
Lynsey
down.
did.
That's not the classy way to do it.